All right, guys, Land Cruiser episode 3. So last episode you saw that we got, the frame pretty well welded up. The rear of it's done. We got the headache rack done. The bang board started to take shape, and we also started thinking about the spare tire. So now what you guys are going to see is it's really going to start to come into shape. So what we got going on now is we got the side rails. We're getting those up. They're going to fold down on either side, as well as fold down in the back. And then we're also going to start working on the storage boxes, so he has places to store some stuff. And he also wants to mount an onboard air compressor as well in one of the boxes. So you guys are going to start seeing some of that too. And anyways, should be a pretty cool video. Hope you guys enjoy. All right, guys, we're kind of wrapping up this project. Today we're going to build a tire rack that will just be a bar that slides in, locks the tire in place. We also got in the mail our latches for the tailgate. So we're going to get those mounted today, and then hopefully later tonight I'll get the spring-loaded pins that will hold the side rails in place. So anyways, let's show you what we're doing today. Alright guys, so we got the flatbed pulled off. We're kind of at a point, we've got the hinges on, so the side rails can flip down. So right now we got the flatbed pulled off. Two guys can lift it up. Nice thing about aluminum. But anyways, we got some welding to do on the headache rack as far as getting it welded down. And then we gotta get this plate tacked down to the bed. We're gonna put a tube across the top. That way it kind of matches the profile of our sides. And then we're gonna put expanded metal in the rest of the area that's exposed, so nothing hits the back of his cab. But other than that, just another quick update, and we're gonna get back to it. Alright guys, today we are cutting out the side boxes. There could be some storage boxes on the side here. That will give them some extra storage, and let's also get a double as a mud flap for the back of the tire. We got one cut out and partly bent. Now we're just gonna keep on bending it up and see what we got. And wrapping up this last video, sorry it's taking so long. We gave Kevin the truck back and realized we didn't take video, so that was our bad, but Kevin was nice enough to let us come out here and kind of look over his rig. He got new tires on it. He's put a nice roof rack on it, and we're going to show you guys what we did with this flatbed. So you saw in some later videos, I mean, I didn't extensively show you guys, but there's a latch right here on the back. Unlock that. Unlock this one, and then you got your typical just tailgate, drop down. So that's pretty easy, nice setup. But the other nice thing is we got some spring pins on the side here. So when you pull this pin out, this whole side comes down. So it just allows more access. And then on top of it all, if you want to take all these rails off, you got 2, 4, 6 bolts that you gotta undo, and then all these sides can come off if you want your standard flatbed. So moving on here, here's the tire rack. This is kind of an interesting design we went with. We wanted something that was flush up against the back, that way it kept everything out of the way and gave them as much bed space as possible. So what we got here is just a bar going across the side, and there's these pins here, so you can pull those pins, that bar comes off, and then we have that bar on top, just an extra security, making sure it doesn't bounce up or out or anything. So that's locked in there real nice and tight, and should work out pretty good. So we've got this little access panel here with a little box to keep his fill protected, and then if he wants to, he's got this guy here. Close that, put a lock on it just in case. You know, you're worried about somebody siphoning gas. But then moving on here, we got the strap points all on here. That's one of the cooler designs that we liked about this side sheet, is having these cutouts with this round tube in here. Allows you to mount on all these points, and we've thought about building some accessories for it to where, you know, you can put a foot peg in there and, you know, have a way to step up into your bed. That's why we put some handles here if Kevin ever eventually wants us to have build something there. And then here's our storage boxes. So we did one that was more enclosed with the smaller opening. So we got this one here. These latches are lockable, and so you can see in there, it keeps it pretty dry, and it's more enclosed. So not as much access, but we wanted to have a bigger lip so things don't just fall out when you open it up. If we go over to this other side, we got one that's real big and big door on it, and you have access to the whole thing itself. So pretty slick. Another cool thing with these storage boxes is we ended up building a little mud flap off of it. So it's kind of built in here. You can see we bet the edge out. Just kind of helps keep that storage box a little bit cleaner. And it's looks like it's working out pretty good. The last thing we really did, and I didn't take any video on it on this project, was we threw in a tow package for him. He didn't have anything, so down here you can see that we welded this to his frame. It's solid, not going anywhere with the hitch. So, and it's concealed, it's out of the way. You can't really see it that well, and it's pretty clean all around. So anyways, this was a pretty fun project. One of the cooler ones we have done so far, and we're pretty excited to see how Kevin likes it. He's driven around a bit and seems pretty happy so far. So hopefully, you know, we'll keep you know, that connection with him and get some cool pictures of what he does with it. So anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed all these videos, and we'll see you guys next time. We got a Dodge build. We're gonna be posting some videos on that, and suspension lift on it. We got fender flare kit we're doing on it. We put Hutchinson Rock Monster, excuse me, rims on it. That's a double bead lock, so it's pretty cool. And then we're also gonna build a flatbed and a pretty crazy bumper for it. So stay tuned for the next episode, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this video.